Alrighty, brothers. I'm gonna tell you guys a few thoughts on Battlefield 6. Honestly, it looks great. I'm not gonna cap. To an extent, I feel like it feels like somewhat clunky with the aim assist. Not the aim assist, the aiming in general. Since there's like no horizontal and vertical, sensitivities is just like one sense. It feels kind of like weird is the best way to put it when you're kind of like, when you're aiming in, I guess you could say. It feels like I'm a brick. Like, when I aim in, it's as if I can't really walk, or... I don't know, it's hard to describe, but you guys probably understand what I'm saying. It just feels weird when you're trying to aim in, and it just doesn't feel right. It's just the best way to put it. Maybe that's because I play COD, but it just feels weird as hell when aiming in. So on top of that, I definitely don't like all the passiveness. I don't understand how we can have, like, 93 enemies and no one is getting above, like, 30 kills. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Because this is all people do. This, right here. All game. This. Just sit in corners. All game. I got no bullets. I got you, my boy. But yeah, there's just a lot of camping going on. And he's sitting... I didn't even see this guy. This too, where I also get teammates or randoms that are just... They don't revive worth 2 damage, which I mean, I'm a little bit of a distance, but I've had medics, I swear on everything, that are 1 meter away from me. It literally says 1 meter. They're standing on my body and will not revive me. Like, I've had people stand on my body and not revive. Or... they won't use their defib and try to revive you normally and then end up dying after trying to revive you for like 10 seconds. But if they used their defib, then they would have never died and you wouldn't have died. I also heard that there's no rotational target assist on controller, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Like, I can understand if you want to nerf the hell out of it or something, but having it not in the game entirely, it's just kind of wild. I don't know if this is true all the way. This is just something I heard, but if this is the case, I think they need to add some. Like, you don't need it to be strong like Call of Duty, but there still should be some because it's harder to stay on target with a 3-dimensional analog. Definitely when there's no rotational target assist, you can easily be outstrafed by someone on mouse and keyboard and you'll just be deleted because they have their entire arm to aim with and you have a 3-dimensional aiming stick, which is not very good to control your aim with, definitely when it comes to moving and shifting side to side. But that's just my opinion. But I just feel like for game mode that has so many rooms, I mean not rooms, so many like, has so many enemies, I guess you could say. Yeah, we'll just go back to so enemy. Why wouldn't it let me shoot? I was holding trigger. Did I run out of ammo? That's the whole reason I swapped to Y. But there's so many enemies and yet I find no one. I feel like I'm playing hide and seek or I'm playing Michael Myers from BO2. We got all these enemies and yet no conflict, no fighting. The only time I see enemies is when I hit a room with 15 dudes camping in it. Other than that, I find nobody. I'll find maybe one straggler in a room by himself. Which is why no one is really getting past 30 kills in a game that's like 40 minutes long. Like, how is no one at 30 kills in a 40-minute gameplay? Like, this is why I never liked Battlefield. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's just too slow. It's too passive. It's because all you see are just enemies hiding, enemies holding hands, and enemies in tanks. That's it. Like, I be trying to rush, I'll hit a corner, and a dude will just be like this, in a random corner. Just sound hoarding. I hit it, I get shot. Like that. That was perfect example. What happens. And I was just using that as an example, and it worked out perfectly. I didn't think an enemy was gonna hit it, but that's what they do, all game. Like, I'm trying to get some kills going on, bro. Like, why are we in a 40-minute game to do nothing? It just makes no sense to me. I tried running the domination gameplay, but... or the little domination game mode, it's way too short. Dom is never that short when it comes to, like, COD, for example, but it's very short in this game. In fact, it's shorter than TDM in this game. And that's saying something, because TDM is the shortest game mode. But this is what I mean by even TDM is somewhat long. That shows you that people camp too damn much. They camp too damn much and they hide behind tanks too damn much. Reload. But that's honestly just a couple beefs. It's just that. I don't know how he was able to get an angle on me. I don't get it, but okay. Because I jumped up, shot him, but I was around the corner, and I had right side advantage, so he should have had no ability to see me, because I couldn't see him. So how do you shoot me from around the corner? I just don't like playing a 40-minute game and getting nothing done. Nothing feels accomplished. Like, I swear, you'll see 40-minute games and people are around like 15 kills. That's horrible, bro. Like, what are we doing all game? 40 minutes, brother. 40 minutes and you got like 15 kills. But yeah, I just want you to do simple math for that, right? A 40-minute game for 15 kills, that's almost like 1 kill every 3 minutes, bro. That's horrible. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the guns blooming. The blooming in this game feels pretty awful. Like, there's many times where I'm aiming at someone perfectly and my bullets just do not connect. I just feel like they're just disappearing or just going way off sight, as if it's counting ADS as hip fire, and it's counting like the little diamond cross where the bullets can go, but it's also counting that while you're aiming down sight. Because there's many times where I'm aiming at someone and my bullets just do not connect, which you guys will see in the next few seconds, and I just feel like they need to fix the blooming. But yeah, I got tired of rushing. I'm not rushing anymore. I learned my lesson. I got tired of running and gunning, trying to get stuff done and just getting swarmed. I ran out of bullets. This gun is good, but it has no effing ammo. How did he not die? What? I overextended and I don't have any teammates with me for revive. That's, like I said, that's the weakness of this gun right here. Like, it's good, but I don't know why the hell they thought 20 bullets was gonna be enough. This is not Call of Duty, buddy. This, like, we're playing against 90 enemies. Why the hell do you think 20 bullets is enough? It's never been enough. Not even in COD, it's never been enough. What the hell makes you think it's enough here? I also forgot to mention 2 problems in this game. They're not that big of problems. One is the sun. They need to fix the sun on certain maps, because on some maps, if you get those angles, you'll be instantly blinded. Because I have hit an angle, I don't know what map it was, where the sun was perfectly in front of me, and it was like getting hit by a flashbang. Anything in front of me, I would have not seen, so if there was a person, I would have gotten cooked, because he would have been perfectly fine being able to see me, but I wouldn't have seen him at all. It was terrible. So that's the first one. Just nerf the sun so I don't get blind. And then the second one is the flashlight. The flashlight got people moving around like glow sticks at maxed opacity, or just having around like one of them strobe lights from BO4. Like, it's extremely bad, bro. I've seen lights but not people, and it's just very hard to stare at. So if they can fix that too, that'd also be pretty cool as well. It looks like he's just trying to destroy all the damn buildings. Just sitting in a tank, just destroying all the buildings. I saw him. I saw you, my boy. And there's one more problem that I forgot to point out, and that's the shotguns. The shotguns, they gotta nerf the hell out of them because they are busted right now. I've been hit by a shotgun from like 25, 30 feet away in one pump while shooting them with an SMG and an AR. You're telling me I'm shooting them at almost medium range? They're tanking my shots? And while some of my bullets are blooming, of course, but they're tanking my shots and one pump me from 25 feet away is preposterous, bro. I'm talking like literally like 20 to 30 feet away. I've been one pumped by a shotgun. Honestly, they need to nerf them because they're busted. At this point, you might as well run nothing else close range but a shotgun. So if you could fix them, honestly, I'd be very much appreciated. Why am I bouncing off the floor like a rubber ball? I be trying to bait objective. I could be trying to play this like I used to play Modern Warfare 2019 Ground War. It works to an extent, but as I mentioned, people don't really move. Like I said, I only catch usually like one straggler. There's also another thing I have to mention. The Battlefield settings are absolutely insane, brother. There's like 93 tabs within another tab, within another tab, within another tab, and this tab leads to a secret tab, and that tab leads to another secret tab that's not connected to the previous tab. It's like, there's too much going on. I feel like I need an engineering degree to figure out what the hell is going on and where the settings are that I'm looking for that I can change. Honestly, I think they need to just chalk the whole thing or fix it entirely, because I feel like I'm scratching my head trying to look for settings that I thought I'd done already, but I haven't. And I just feel like they need to lighten the load, and they don't need that many things within the setting category, because it's just making people lost and confused, to be honest. Because me personally, I spent like an hour and a half in these settings trying to figure out where everything was that I can change, because to me it felt like the game was not feeling good on controller. So I was just going around searching and looking through all the tabs, checking up videos, and it was just a hassle just so I can get into the game and play. Like, I should not be in settings for like an hour and a half to 2 hours before I even get in the game. But that's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the Battlefield settings. And this was probably the final problem that I'm going to bring up, because this is the last one I can remember. If you guys can think of any, let me know down in the comments. But the last one I can think of is the visual shake, or the visual recoil on guns. Honestly, it's insane. I feel like I'm shooting and I can't really see where the hell I'm shooting a lot of the times. It's like the gun is shaking so much, I'm losing sight on my crosshair. This may be just an iron sight issue, because I do run iron sight sometimes, but I can hardly see sometimes when I'm shooting, whether that's bullet smoke or bullet flash or just shaking of the gun in general. I feel like it's a lot harder to stay on target. But I don't know if that's an iron sight issue, because I haven't really been running like optics. I've been running iron sights and 1x zooms. But if this is not an issue on like 2x or 1.5 zooms or higher, let me know down in the comments. But I know it's been a lot when it comes to like the iron sight and the 1x zoom. I just feel like they need to fix the visual effects when it comes to shooting. But I think that's the only thing I can think of. There's one here! Yeah! You got lucky, my boy, that your body flew straight at me. You're welcome. I just want some kills, dude. That's the whole point of like a multiplayer game mode, is to get kills, not to play hide and seek. (32-7). Look at the scoreboard, bro. This is what I mean. Look at the scoreboard. I got the most kills at 32 kills on my team for like a 40-minute gameplay. Their team, they just had the better squad. He probably had a team to run with, which is why they're in their 40s and a few 30s and stuff. My team, just, I don't know what to say, bro. I really don't. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to slap on the post notifications so you miss the latest and greatest videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Peace.